All right, so a lot of guys are really, really good at performing magazine changes. When do we perform a magazine change, I would ask? The answer should be when we want to or when we have to. Now, when we have to, most guys are really good at that. That speed reload. So 4 things happen simultaneously when we do that speed reload. These are simultaneous. Break our grip, drop our mag, center line sweep, and focal shift. Eyes go from the sights to the fight. So all those 4 things happen simultaneously. Now where this is should be up to you. It's in your workspace, this right here. A good rule of thumb, mag well, pointing at your next magazine. Just a good rule of thumb. We don't want it down here because that'll take us out of the fight. We don't want it way out here. We want to bring it into a workspace, just like that. So center line sweep is important because that's how we find our mag without looking at it. Index finger guide. So your magazine should be, your speed magazine should be in your pouch, bullets facing toward your pistol side. So that way it's center line sweep, index finger guide. So that speed reload, 4 things happen simultaneously, boom, all those things happen simultaneously, same time. Mag comes out, focal shift to mag well, focal shift back to fight, focal shift back to sights. Now, if it's slide lock, not much changes, right? Not much changes with the slide lock. We break our grip, drop our mag, center line sweep, focal shift, and when the mag comes out, same thing, back in. How do we put this into action? It doesn't matter, just put it into action. Some people say you have to use your firing hand, some people say you have to use your support hand. It doesn't work on all pistols. For me on a Glock, this works right here, boom, that works. It doesn't work on my 1911 because I can't reach it because it's way up there. Some guys might come over the top and put it into action, some guys might come from behind. Just put it into action. There should be no rule of thumb on that. Now, food for thought. Back to when do we do a magazine change? When we want to or when we have to? I would prefer to do a mag change when we want to. Let's say you have a building, and in that building there are 4 rooms. So the building is a war, each room is a battle. You come in contact first room, instantly go into the second room, come in contact. Now you're poised at a threshold, ready to go into the third. What should you do prior to entering that third room? You should top it off. Do that mag change when you want to versus when you have to. So a lot of us are really good at speed reloads. You know what we suck at? We suck at doing tack reloads. But I think that's when we're going to do a mag change, more than likely, is when we're going to do a mag change. When we want to, not versus when we have to. So those should be rehearsed and we should be good at those. Here's the difference. So speed reload, 4 things happen simultaneously, right? Break our grip, drop our mag, center line sweep, focal shift. Tack reload, let's say we're behind cover or something like that. What happens first is food first, and I'm gonna adjust how I grab this. I'm no longer gonna grab it like that. I'm gonna grab it like this. Same workspace, I'm gonna drop it, switch it, and stow it. Now I'm stowing this somewhere different. I'm gonna stow that, I'm not stowing it in my speed pouch, I'm stowing it somewhere different. But I'm not getting rid of it either. Even if it has 1 round in it, I'm not getting rid of that magazine. So once again, let's go over that guy once again. So when we want to, mag change when we want to. Workspace, grabbing it like this, drop it, switch it, stow it. So that's the difference right there. But make sure you practice all of those because it's just as important to practice a mag change when we want to versus when we have to. Rock and roll.